Good morning. Happy Thursday. We look a little bit different and we're a little bit early today, but shop talk with Jamie and Jessica.
Hi.
My sister, a business partner with SewTites. We're here at Festival, so we have to do a little early today because 9:30 Mountain, the show will be open and hopefully we'll be busy. And
like real busy.
We won't be able to. So we're a little early. So Marilyn, don't be alarmed. It is not time to go to work yet. So yeah, we're here. We've had a great time. Market was good. Mm-hmm. Halloween was fun. We maybe had a little bit too much, but we had fun. So it was really good. And now we had sneak peek for Festival last night. Saw 3 out-of-hand friends came to say hello that they're here at the show, so that was really fun. And yeah, so the marketing department over here thought that we should do a little SewTites demo this morning.
Because
Marilyn, that's why I said, Marilyn, don't worry, it's not time yet. Plus, I hear you all have a lot of snow and ice, and I'm really sorry about that. So, take your time today.
Yeah.
You're not quite in the Instagram one.
Oh, sorry, I'm not practiced.
She's not used to the three
device setup here. It's very nice. Mm-hmm. We need to take a picture.
But also, before we get started, I want to say thank you to Leslie and Kim and Patty and Allison and Marilyn, all keeping things rolling at home while I've been gone. I really appreciate it. They've been busy because, of course, lots of stuff is rolling in. New rifle paper company, which Leslie was really excited about. New laundry basket. So we'll show all that stuff next week, but we'll probably have it on our email for tomorrow. So they've been all very busy, and thank you very much. And I'll maybe bring you a present.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I decided that we should do a SewTites demo because Jamie's she kind of honestly feels a little weird talking about SewTites at Out of Hand. She feels like it's a little
it is weird.
Self-promoting and weird. But
here, please buy my other product at my store. It's weird.
But I also think that what happens at shows is people come up to us and are like, I've never heard of these before, or I've heard of them, but I don't really know how to use them, or somebody gave them to me, but I don't know how to use them. And so we thought we'd do kind of the spiel of what SewTites are and how you use them. So you can know an Out of Hand obviously carries them. Weird. She just thinks she doesn't have one model that we have here, but we'll get them and make sure that they're in stock. So
yeah, sometimes when we release a new model, I just think they should magically appear at the store. I'm like, oh right, I have to Out of Hand has to order that, Yeah,
because Out of Hand's a SewTites customer, that's how it works. Yeah.
So we came up with SewTites in 2017, I think. At the time, we had a different business. It was a subscription box, and I was making a bag for one of our boxes, like a sample, and I had a cork flap that was away from the edge, and it was made of cork. So it was away from the edge, so I couldn't use a clip, and it was cork, so I didn't want to put a permanent hole in my cork. So I used some magnets and then told Jessica, oh, look what I did. And she's like, being the marketing department that she is, I think we should maybe market that. So we went to QuiltCon that year for a subscription box, and handed them out for free to see because we're we don't know if people would like these. Handed them out for free, and turns out they did, and they were bringing their friends back to get the free thing, and then next thing you know, here we are. Now we have 13 models?
13 models, yes.
Of all different strengths and sizes. So this is our original, and this is, we have all the good show samples. Oh, could you grab the embroidery one? The hoop?
Yeah.
And anyway, so the flat metal piece goes on the back and the magnets go on the top, and it just holds the flap in place as you stitch it down. One's upside down. Anyway, so that's our original, the teal one. They all come in 5-packs, and then this show we've released some new mixer packs, for hand sewing, machine sewing, and our light collection, which we'll get to in a second. The other thing that people really love the original for is floating in the hoop embroidery. So like a little bib that you can't really put in the hoop. I didn't really think it would be this noisy in the background when we're doing this, but it's
Hopefully
okay.
you can hear okay.
I feel like I'm shouting. Anyway, so yeah, again, the flat metal piece goes on the back. You just make sure it's out of the field of stitching or whatever, and then the magnets go on the top, and just hold it nice and tight instead of using like spray adhesive or whatever.
Yeah, no more inhaling that spray adhesive.
Mm-hmm. So after the originals, we had 2 more models, the minis, which are these purple ones, and the dot, which is the little yellow one. So both of these are great for, right, orange. Okay, I'll be honest, we have had a little more to drink this time than normal, and it's really, so, okay, orange. Now a very pretty coral. We just changed the color on the dot from like bright orange to this really pretty coral. So great for, now I lost my, there we go. And then English paper piecing too. So how I really love them is obviously for English paper piecing, and they just hold your pieces together as you whip stitch. And if you are if you're a flat back stitcher, most of them have 2 magnets on the back, and what you do is you open up your pieces and you can just straddle the seam and flat back stitch your pieces together. These are a little bit small to be doing it, but especially if you have a curve, like if you're doing any of the Brimfield Gals patterns and you need to flat back a curve.
And as you get your bigger pieces and are putting your bigger pieces together, you can put like multiple SewTites along the seam and stitch. And one of the big benefits for it is that it really relieves that hand cramping, that fatigue a lot of people get. And also your thread doesn't get caught on them like it does on a pin or a clip, and you don't have to move them like you do a pin or a clip.
Right. So then this is one of my favorite samples, mostly because it's Wonder Woman. But costume making, Lisa says they're amazing for EPP. Thanks, Lisa. Like if you have this vinyl also going on kind of a vinyl, you don't want to put a hole through that, so just hold it in place as you applique the Wonder Woman sign down. Like how cute is that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so those were our first 3. Then came our HD, because we were working with Annie from By Annie, and the original wasn't strong enough for her soft and stable. So what we did is we worked with her and came up with our HD. It's the strongest model that we have, the blue one. And this will go through 2 layers of soft and stable. So this is 2 layers of soft and stable with some Wonder under and some very pretty Tilda fabric. And yeah, it'll hold it nice and tight as you stitch and work on your By Annie bags. The trick with the By Annie is you just have to give it a little squish. Like it feels like it's not going to hold at first. You just give it a little squish and away it goes.
Yep.
Okay.
Then you can even use them for one thing that kind of is like a new discovery as well, is like if you use any acrylic templates, this is just one we got from a friend at a recent show, you can use SewTites to hold your template down.
Blue on blue, that's not really the best demo, but we go with what we got here.
Oh yeah, you can't see that at all.
So it just holds the template down so it doesn't move on you as you're cutting around it. And then came.
We should show them this demo. Oh, sorry. We keep seeing demos. We have all these demos at SewTites at the booth. So a lot of people use them also for basting when they're machine quilting. So piecing, pins and clips still work really well. Some people still like to use them just because they hate pins so much. But we feel like they can get a little heavy. But like when you're going to the quilt sandwich, And if you're doing some machine quilting, on your domestic, you can use them to baste your quilt sandwich together. So again, the metal back and the magnetic top, and then you're around here and you can kind of go along. People also love to use them for binding, like hand binding. Some people do them this way. Some people actually do them long as well, and then they just slide it down as they stitch.
So we've been seeing Jen Kingwell quite a bit, and her husband Richard and daughter Abby.
Who are
we've been
hilarious, by the way.
Oh my gosh, they're so much
fun, so kind.
But Jen calls us SewTites in her Australian accent, and we kind of started calling herself that. So anyway, I don't know what made me think of that, but anyway, moving on. So then one of our, what has quickly become one of our more popular models is the Magnum. So with this one we made for long arming. There we go. So this is my makeshift.
It's still early. Our coffee hasn't kicked all the way in.
Our makeshift leader. So what people do is you just sew the back in the leader, like every 4 to 6 inches, and then when you go to load the top or your backing, all you have to do, can you hold that, is snap it on, and away you go. One of our friends, what's her name on Instagram?
Shelly from Matante Quilting.
And she, I always say that wrong.
In Canada.
In Manitoba. She has a great video on YouTube on how to load your quilts on your long arm using Magnums. So they come, for the Magnums, they come in a 20 pack for long arming.
You do need about 20 per bar, depending on how big your quilt, your frame is, and how big average quilt is that you need.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So those are the Magnums.
And they're good for bag making as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And weighted blankets to help keep the weight pellets in their corner.
Yep.
Could you grab the new?
I got it on.
Oh, you got it on?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
This is our newest product.
It's a pin holder, obviously, and snips.
Yep. So you can hold everything there. It's magnetic. Not for pacemaker.
Yeah. If you got a pacemaker, don't wear
it, please.
Please.
We want your heart to keep beating.
Jesus. It's a little morbid. First thing in the morning.
It's true.
I know. So these aren't up yet for Out of Hand because they're brand new, but they will be because they're great.
They'll be in mid-November because our second batch is in production.
So when we first were testing them, it was summertime.
So just on a tank top like this.
And we're like, hey, these are great. And then we received them a couple weeks ago and had on a sweatshirt.
Because it's just the metal back, just like a regular SewTite, and the magnetic top.
And so we're
plenty strong on the front side, not strong enough on the back side for anything but a t-shirt.
Right. So the next batch
is strong enough. Life is full of learning.
Yeah, that's what.
And business.
Right. I think that's kind of it.
So we do something that's coming to Out of Hand that's not there yet also. Because these are all of our brand new kind of packs. So these are still containing our current models, but they're just in a nice little gift pack kind of.
Right.
So this has we didn't talk about our light models. We'll talk about that in a moment, just a moment. This is what we call our hand mix. So these are our most popular models for hand sewing. So it has our dot, a light bar, which we'll talk about in a minute, and the mini. And these are great for that EPP and wool applique crowd. And these come in a 3-pack and a 12-pack. The 3-pack is great for if you just think you'll use a couple. Some people use them for organizing their sewing, like after they cut their pieces out and stuff. So sometimes people think, I just need a couple, and they end up with way more. And then, did I say they come in a 3-pack and a 12-pack?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then this is what we call the machine mix. So these are our most popular models for machine sewing. Again, comes in a 3-pack, just kind of a little demo pack for friends or somebody you might want to give for a stocking stuffer. So we'll make sure Out of Hand has these in stock soon.
Maybe I'll take some home.
Good call. She can chuck them in the airport. So that has original, HD, and Magnum. Again, 3 and 12. And then, we haven't talked about our light mix yet. So
Right.
our light, we have 3 models, which is this Libs Elliott Diamond. Oh, we didn't talk about Tula or Libs. And the Shooting Star. So we collaborated with Libs Elliott, one of our faves, for this diamond, as well as her Watcher Skull, which is right there. This one's a normal size, or the normal strength, same strength as the mini, the purple bar. But so one of the cool things about SewTites is that they have enabled people to hand sew again who thought that they could no longer because of their hand mobility, like arthritis and things, but they were still a little too hard to get apart.
Yeah, so with SewTites, you just slide them apart with your thumb, and some people
No,
with
you're not in that one.
oh, there we go. Some people had trouble sliding the minis or the hearts. I find kind of the hardest are little Tula hearts, which was lots of fun to collaborate with Tula, but they are hard because there's no straight edge, so it is harder to get a grip on the hearts. But so one request we had was people with bad arthritis or hand mobility wanted something less strong, so that's how the light collection was born. And we have the bars, which are there, and then the star light. They're the exact same, only we couldn't decide between a cute shape and a utilitarian shape, so we made both. And but same functionality, still great for English paper piecing. They're just a little bit easier to get them apart. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and that yipping you hear in the background, somebody brought their dog. Anyway,
In their booth.
In the booth. Anyway,
we should show this too.
Oh yeah.
This is a fun little pattern. So SewTites stick to everything because they're magnetic. So they are an organizational challenge at times, which we're working on solutions for. So this is a pattern made by Nicole of Lily Ellis Stitchery on Instagram, and it's a free download on our website. And then we also have you can buy the printed pattern and the hardware as well, which I don't even know if you have that at your store yet either.
No.
But the hardware is just there's metal inside of here. And then we have it pre-cut to size, and this edge is sanded down and everything so that it doesn't, tear your fabric, cut your fabric.
Or cut your fingers off.
Yeah. So it's a nice little EPP, on-the-go thing. So people love that. And we have these little storage tins. Those are here. I'm not sure if Jamie will have those at her store.
We were originally packaging the magnums ourselves, and then we stopped that, so we have some extra tins, and they're kind of popular at the show, so they might be gone.
Yeah, we'll see. And then because we might as well do a sneak peek, this is a prototype of a product we're gonna hopefully be selling by spring. So it's a little stand, kind of a little storage stand for SewTites, as well as it's like a sewing store is what we're saying. It's like a pincushion for your SewTites.
Right.
People are wanting to buy it already, so that's good.
Okay.
And do you want to say hi to our
Mom? You want to say hi?
Here, I want to say hi.
Hi.
This is our mom, Amy.
I'm so proud of these girls.
Okay. All right.
Well, I am.
I know. Okay. I think there was a comment of Viv. I didn't see your name. I'm sorry. It said they're great for leather projects. They are. We did have a leather sample around here, and I don't know where it went, but yes, they are. Especially the HDs are great for leather.
Yes.
Penny says, "Hi, Miss Amy."
Who said hi?
Penny.
Oh, hi, Penny.
And you can always make SewTites even stronger by putting 2 layers of them together, 2 layers of the magnetic part.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that's it. We got to get ready for the day. Oh, it's
Penny's from Calgary.
Oh, hi, Penny. One of our out-of-hand friends, Penny.
Oh. Hi to you too, Penny.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Hope you learned something. All right. Have a great day.
I hope it stops snowing. We won't mention that it's 25 here. Okay. Bye.
How do you end it?
Uh,
Finish.